Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Later this month, the best in tennis are headed to Paris and Roland-Garros, also known as the French Open. Here to help us get in the spirit with a French dish you can make at home, we welcome to Afternoon Live from St. Jack, Chef Aaron Barnett.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You are the person to talk about French cuisine. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited.
Well,
And
I'm happy to be here.
what better to celebrate tennis than...
Well, you guys asked me to make like the Frenchest thing I could
Yes.
possibly think of, so I was like, you know what's Frencher than French is crêpes Suzette, and it's one of those things that people think is really hard to make, but it really is only just a couple of ingredients right here. So all we're gonna do is get the burner going, get the pan nice and hot, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the sugar here, just granulated sugar, plain old white sugar. You can use other forms of sugar. The only problem is that oftentimes there's impurities in it, and it will cause everything to go. It'll kind of crystallize the sugar, which then becomes lumpy and clumpy. And
We don't want that.
No, you want it nice and pretty and caramelized.
We're going for pristine here.
That's exactly what we're going for. As you can see, it's starting to melt to the bottom.
Yeah. How long has St. Jack been open now? It's like an institution in Portland.
We opened in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, we were in a little neighborhood on Clinton Street in Southeast, and then after a few years, we moved over to Northwest, which just became our home. And so now we've been there for about 10, 11 years, but we've 14 or 15 altogether.
It's such a fun, it's a beautiful, intimate, but fancy space.
Yeah,
It's a really fun outing.
It was meant to be something that was kind of like felt fancier than it was. So and to have it be relaxed and also have it be a little bit like special.
It still feels like you're cozy, you're in your neighborhood, you're gathering with your friends.
My wife did all the design for it. Shout out Andrea. She made that place
special.
super pretty. So and also happy early Mother's Day to Andrea.
Oh
as
yes,
well.
very
the
good
best
job.
mother. I know. This is also a great dish to do for Mother's Day if you want to impress your spouse or your whoever. The idea when you're doing this caramelization is to get it so it gets a little bit kind of honey colored.
Oh, okay.
So it's not too sweet. Oh, here we go. Now we're starting.
Here we go.
Now we're getting there.
Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, I see. That happened so quickly.
Now we're getting there.
That's cool.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna speed this up just a touch because we're close to where we want to be.
It smells good.
Yeah. So once we get this to a point where there we go. Now we're starting.
You're kind of losing all the granulatedness of it.
And it's starting to get a little bit honey colored around the edges.
Yeah.
Once we get there, you kind of move it around a little bit.
This is exciting.
Then we're gonna add a little bit of orange juice.
Ooh. Okay.
And that's gonna melt the sugar.
Look at that. This is fun. I'm having a great time.
So
Are you?
while I'm doing this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do some knife work that you don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna start doing something called a supreme.
Okay.
I think I showed you a couple earlier, but basically you're gonna get in there with your knife and go right in between those little.
In between the lines.
There. Yeah, that's it. And that way you just only get the yummy pulpy bit.
Oh, that's how when you're at a restaurant, you get that fancy orange that has
no one wants to do that at home.
Yeah.
You don't have to do this at home.
Okay. Oh, I got one. Okay, we're good.
Go.
I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, just do a couple more.
Okay. This is fine.
And see now it's starting to melt all the sugar that's in the bottom.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is once that starts reducing a touch more, you're doing great.
Is that enough?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Are you done? A little bit. Okay. Now
Stop before I cut myself.
Now we're gonna take this guy, do a big old peel.
Okay.
And then all we're gonna do is just give it a little slice, just like that.
Teeny, teeny, tiny, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just a little strip. That's how you do it.
Okay. All right. This is serious business.
It is.
You're not just throwing Nutella on a crepe and saying we're good.
I mean, Nutella crepes are pretty good.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so now that we've got that in there, I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice just because sugar and orange juice is all sweet, right?
Sure.
There's not a lot of acid in there. So you gotta balance it out a little bit with a little bit of lemon. We're gonna add a little bit of brandy.
Oh, yeah.
And Grand Marnier. So it's a combo of both.
Okay. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
I'm doing this slower than you, and they're coming out worse.
That's perfect.
Okay.
If you were better at this, I'd be out of a job.
That would be kind of scary.
You wouldn't be having me on. We wouldn't be having this moment together in time.
We're having so much fun.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is, as it reduces, we're going to add butter. Not all of that butter.
Oh, I was going to say, that's a lot, though.
It's fine. You're
That's
fine.
a good helping. It's fine. This is a special day.
That's right. You don't eat like this every day.
No.
Only during
Only during Roland-Garros.
So you can start seeing it starts getting a little bit creamier.
That looks so good.
So we'll just let that bubble and bubble. You did a great job, by the way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to throw these guys in there as well.
Oh, okay.
Actually, first what we're going to do is add a little bit of orange zest, just a little bit, just to it, just to freshen everything up.
All the orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is, while it's still going, we'll get it going a little bit more.
There we go.
And then we're going to throw in a crepe.
Oh, okay.
Another crepe.
You put it in folded like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then what you do is you baste it. Some of the starch will come out of the crepe and help thicken the sauce a touch.
Those are gorgeous. I mean, those crepes are perfect. You came with perfect crepes in the first place.
I thought you paid somebody to make it. So St. Jack, we're just doing, we had this on the menu there for a while because I realized some of our younger cooks hadn't seen this dish before.
Oh, okay.
And it's such a classically French dish. I thought it would be a fun thing to show everybody how to do. And oftentimes if you go to a French restaurant, see how it's getting all silky?
Yeah.
The color is kind of getting shiny. That's what you're looking for. So you're just trying to warm these crepes up. They're already cooked.
Okay.
So you don't have to do much more to
You
them.
don't want to overdo it.
Nah. So you take that guy out.
Okay.
Get them going a little bit. And then, so they're warm now.
I'm glad I skipped breakfast today. This was a good day to do that.
So you get a little crepe there.
Okay.
And we'll do 2.
Beautiful.
Just like that.
Okay.
Put that back on. So I keep going for just a second. While we're doing that, we're going to throw in some of your perfectly cut
My
stuff.
gorgeous garnishes.
That's just going to go right in there. These guys will wait until just at the very end so they stay
Okay.
nice and fresh because this is all going to be very buttery and very rich.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that what we add to it at the end is going to just lighten it back up. In the freezer, there is a little container that's very unattractive.
Oh, okay.
Of ice cream that we made.
Oh.
So this is this dish here. We're going to throw a couple of these guys on just as like little freshy guys.
Okay.
And then we'll get a little ice cream scoop.
Oh my gosh.
And this is a homemade
Come on.
custard ice cream.
This is a great day.
And that is that.
Hello.
And there we go.
Okay. Shall we dig in?
Let's get it.
Here. One for you, my friend.
Please.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Get a touch of ice cream with it.
Ice
Just a
cream,
touch.
and
Just
should I get the fresh
do it. Do
orange
it all.
in there too?
Make a super
One
bite.
of everything. Okay. Oh la la. Oh my God.
I do okay?
That is happiness. Magnifique.
I'm happy with it.
Thank you so much.
No, absolutely.
This
Thanks
was
for having
so fun and very delicious. Thank
Good.
you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We will have this recipe and more information about Chef Barnett and St. Jack on our website at katu.com.